Hello everyone, welcome to SAT Maths. This is chapter 4 part 2, solving inequalities. So before solving the questions, let's understand one concept in how to represent solutions of the inequality. So when we are talking about the solution, let's say on solving one particular inequality, you are getting the answer as x is greater than 7. Now, how will you represent this? There are two ways to represent. One on the number line, one is the interval notation. So on the number line, if you want to represent, this will be, let's say 7 is over here. X is greater than 7. Greater than 7 means all the numbers on the right side of 7, but 7 is not included. So on the 7, we will put a circle, an open circle, and we will draw an arrow like this. So it indicates that everything on the right side of 7 is the part of the solution, but 7 is not the part. And if I want to write the same in the interval notation, in the interval notation we write like this: x belongs to, so we use the open brackets 7 comma infinity. So this first number indicate from where the solution is starting, second number indicate up to where it is going. Since it is on the right side of 7, so there is no limit on the right side, that's why we are putting the infinity over here, and 7 is not included, that's why a open bracket over here. This is called the parenthesis and open bracket, and on the infinity always there will be the open bracket. But suppose if you are getting x is greater than or equal to 7, so in this case on the 7 we will draw a circle, but that will be a completely filled circle. This completely filled circle indicates that 7 is the part of the solution, and here to represent 7 as the part of the solution we use the square bracket 7 comma infinity. On the infinity always there will be a open bracket. So that is how you can represent on the number line as well as on the interval notation. In the same way, suppose if you are getting something like this, x is less than 5, so we will represent like this. This is 5. Since on the left of 5, so open circle and 5. Now in the interval notation we will be writing, we always write the solution from left to right. So on the left hand side here we have minus infinity, so we'll be writing minus infinity first up to 5, open bracket on the minus infinity, 5 is not included, so open bracket. On the other hand, if you are getting something like this, x is less than equal to 5, so same thing will be there, 5 will be included and on the left side, and we will say x belongs to minus infinity comma 5, 5 is included, but on the minus infinity we will put the open bracket. That's how you can represent the solution of the inequalities on the number line and on the interval notation. So now let's solve this. It says minus 3 plus n less than equal to 25, which inequality represents the possible range of values of 4n minus 12. So first let's solve this particular one. Minus 3 plus n it is. So first we'll subtract 3, add 3 on both the sides. So if you add 3 on both the sides, that will become 28. Now n is less than equal to 28, so we are looking for 4n minus 12. So now since we know n is less than equal to 28, create this expression. So multiply by 4 on both the sides. 28 times 4 is 112. Subtract 12 from both the sides. So we can say 4n minus 12 is less than equal to 100. This is the answer for this, which is the option B is the correct answer. Second says, which of the following numbers is not a solution to the inequality? So these are the 4 possible values. Out of 3 of them are solution when one of them is not. So let's solve this inequality first. It's written x by 2 minus 1 by 3 greater than 7 by 9 plus 5x by 2. So let's subtract 5x by 2 on both the sides and add 1 by 3 on both the sides. So if you subtract this one, so it is minus 4x by 2, that is minus 2x, and greater than, this will become, we can multiply this by 3 and 3 to make the denominator same, 3 by 9. So 7 plus 3, it's 10 by 9. Now we will be dividing by minus 2 on both the sides. So when we divide by minus 2 over here, it will become minus 5 by 9, but the sign of inequality will get reversed. Now x is less than minus 5 by 9, so this value will be approximately equal to how much? 0.95 times 45, 0.55, somewhere around 0.55 we can say. So on the number line, if you see, this is minus 0.55, and we are taking all the numbers on the left of it. Now let's see about these numbers. First of them is minus 3.5. Minus 3.5 will be somewhere over here, so it is a part of the solution. Minus 2.5, that will also be on the left of this, so that is the part of the solution. Minus 1.5, that is also on the left of it, but it is a part of a solution. So minus 0.5, this is minus 0.5 or minus 0.50 you can say. So minus 0.50 will be over here, which is not the part of the solution. So this is our answer. This is not a solution to this particular inequality. Now this says which of the following inequalities represent the graph above. Okay, so you can see this is negative 4, so definitely this is negative 5. Negative 5 is included on the right side of it. So variable should be greater than or equal to negative 5. Greater than or equal to negative 5 means option C is the correct answer. So I hope you have understood all these questions and the concepts. If you have any other doubt in the SAT math, send your doubt over this WhatsApp number or on this mail ID. Thank you for watching this.